Hello everyone. So welcome to Vaayusastra Aerospace Future Scientist Meet, chapter number 46. So, um, right. So today we got four very interesting topics, uh, which we are going to see. That one is we are trying one small experiment. Uh, Learn science through video games live. That we are going to experiment today. One of our young researcher, future scientist, he is going to do that experiment. And two topics on most advanced level of science, that's antimatter and dark matter. And one is about drones from our young member, very new member to our research group. So four interesting topics. So for those who are watching it for the very first time, let me introduce who we are, who Vaayusastra is, what we do. So Vaayusastra is an IIT Madras incubated startup spreading awareness of aeronautics and aerospace among school children and college students using various uh, methods. One successful method we discovered is the storytelling method. We combine stories with aeronautics, with a lot of mythological stories, sci-fi stories from all over the world. And we teach children, and we created a curriculum from grade 1 onwards. Then for college students, we created a hands-on curriculum for all the domains, starting from aeronautics, aerospace, civil, mechanical, ECE, EEE. For all the domains, we created a hands-on curriculum to educate them, or to to enhance their skills in aeronautics and aerospace. On top of it, we started career guidance, startup enablement, anything, everything related to aeronautics and aerospace. Vaayusastra is trying to solve. And today is the 46th chapter. And we got Darsh, Naman, Matheysh, Mukil to do presentations. So without delay, let's start our presentations. So our first presenter is Darsh. So Darsh, those who are following Vaayusastra, you will definitely know Darsh. So he is a CINO, the Chief Innovation Officer of Target Space. He's a grade 5 student from HRNPS Bangalore. And he is going to present on this topic, antimatter, the future of energy. I'm very curious to know what is this antimatter, the future of energy. Darsh, the stage is all yours. You can.
Yes, sir. Can you please allow screen sharing, sir?
Yes. You can do it now.
So, hello everyone. As sir had said, I am going to present about antimatter. So, what is it in the first place? Antimatter is matter, but with an opposite charge. Now, let's take properties of antimatter. For every particle, there is an antiparticle with same mass, same lifetime. And a hydrogen, there will be a positively charged proton and a negatively charged electron orbiting around a positively charged proton. But in an antihydrogen, there is a negatively charged proton in which a positively charged positron is orbiting around it. So you can see that difference is quite clear, in which the electron will have negative charge, but here the positron has positive charge. And here in the hydrogen, where the proton has a positive charge, the antiproton has a negative charge. Matter and antimatter works. New and improved antimatter spaceship for Mars missions. Most respecting ships in science fiction stories use antimatter as fuel for good reason. It is the most potent fuel known, while tons of fuels of chemical fuel are needed. Right? To propel a human mission to Mars, just tens of milligrams of antimatter will do it. Limitation of antimatter. They produce high energy gamma rays when they two meet, causing annihilation. So, when a proton and antiproton meet, they uh, an explosion is triggered, and in an explosion, gamma rays are sent flying. Antimatter powered space designs employ antiprotons working on a new design that avoids national size effects by producing gamma rays with much lower energy. The new design will use positrons, which make gamma rays about 400 times less energy. All particles have an antimatter counterpart. When matter and antimatter meet, they destroy each other, causing annihilation. If 1 kg of antimatter and matter meet, it would be equivalent to 43 megatons of TNT, or 3000 times more powerful than the Hiroshima bomb. But who discovered it? In 1928, Paul Dirac was doing a mathematical equation which is x squared is equal to 4. There were two possible to the solution, x is equal to 2 or x is equal to minus 2. So Dirac equation, and when he thought about it, if 2 square is equal to 4, which is matter, then minus 2 square also should have some value. And thus he proposed something called antimatter. So how was it formed? It's basically a matter formed during the Big Bang. But why is there so much matter and so less antimatter? Because according to Big Bang, it should have been 50-50. There are two theories for this. Antimatter theory 1. Matter came to dominate over antimatter. One theory suggests that one more matter than antimatter was created in the beginning of the universe, so that even after a mutual annihilation, there was enough matter left to form stars, galaxies, and eventually everything on Earth. This discrepancy would have been very tiny. Less than 1 in 1 billion ordinary particles would have been survived in the chaos and gone to form all matter around us today, according to space.com. Antimatter theory 2. Where is all antimatter? The second one plausible answer to the matter mystery is that the annihilation was not total in those first few seconds. Somehow matter and antimatter managed to escape each other's fatal grasp. Somewhere out there in some middle region of the cosmos, antimatter is lurking and has coalesced into anti-stars, anti-galaxies, and maybe even anti-life. Annihilation at borders between areas of stars and anti-stars would produce unmistakably signature of high-energy gamma rays. If a whole anti-galaxy were to collide with a regular galaxy, the resulting annihilation would have been unimaginably colossal proportions. We haven't seen any such sign, but then there's a lot of universe that haven't been looked yet, and a whole region of it are too far away to be seen. So how do we study it? Well, scientists at CERN create antimatter to study it. But how do they create it? As when when the antimatter particle will meet the matter, they should explode, right? Well, they create antimatter into matter. No, they create matter into antimatter, and then they use magnetic fields to hold it inside a trap. In that trap, this trap is called Penning-Malberg trap. Matter antimatter. So, how was it formed? Matter antimatter created during the Big Bang. Lightning. In some cases, The electrons rush towards the upper of the storm nearly the speed of light. Sometimes a gamma ray will run into an atom and produce electron and positron, which is an electron's antimatter opposite. Did you know antimatter is used in medicine also? In PET, also known as positron emission tomography scan, they inject some amounts of antimatter in your body and see the effects radioactive effects on the body. Solar flare. The study detected antimatter particles called positrons. The antimatter partner to mundane electrons that populate normal atoms. Powerful process on the surface of the sun had ejected the particles, speeding them up to nearly the speed of light. Interaction of atomic nuclei, which the solar flare had accelerated, likely created the positron. Did you know our body has antimatter? Your body is a small scale mine of radioactive particles. When potassium 40 decays, it releases a positron, the electron's antimatter twin. So you contain small amounts of antimatter. The average human produces about more than 4,000 positrons per day, about 180 per hour. Conclusion: antimatter has a wide area of application, and antimatter has a potential to be the most important discovery in the nearby future. The production and the storage of antimatter into the labs is much costlier, so we need to find out a way to show the antimatter that occurs naturally in nature and use it for welfare for the humanity. Antimatter propulsion is realistic and tangible means of powering the spacecrafts today and tomorrow. It is energy, efficiency, and size make the leading replacement for current solid liquid fuel systems. Antimatter cost safer and the most of its leading competitors in the production and waste of byproducts. Thank you to Vaayusastra for giving me opportunity to present.
Nice.
So it's an awesome presentation, Darsh.
Beautifully done. Beautifully done.
Super.
Nice. So you have any questions or any doubts related to this topic?
Darsh, I have a doubt. Okay, this is dependent to just a general discussion, not a doubt. For you told about the antimatter, can we use it in warp drive to charge the particles? That's my only question, because
it might be used. It might.
Okay, so we can do a model on it. Okay, once after this COVID gets over, on the warp drive.
Okay, we can try.
Yeah, we can do.
Research is going on.
I also have a doubt, Darsh.
Yes,
has anyone created a concept on how antimatter looks like, or if it is even visible?
Actually, it is. We can't see right now. It is not done. Further research is going to be done. We have to wait.
Oh, okay, thank
There
you.
are some research where they created anti-hydrogen that stays for, I think, very less number of
Yes, sir.
time
The
period.
highest time it was saved was 15 minutes, I guess. Yeah.
This anti-hydrogen takes more speed, or hydrogen takes more speed for
Actually, Vignesh, see, both of them are same only. The only difference between them is that anti-hydrogen is negatively charged when compared to hydrogen. That's the only difference. Like if it's proton is positively charged, but in an antiproton is negatively charged. That's the only main difference. There's no other difference.
Nice. So that's a beautiful topic, because the very advanced level of technology currently in research. So when you guys grow up, I think you will be one of the people who could use it for various applications. because all of you talk about Mars colonization, traveling to moon, Mars. Definitely, this antimatter research discovery could take it can do a lot of magics in future.
Yes,
Nice.
Jagu. In fact, we in warp drive itself, with the antimatter only they are charging it. Then it could give massive thrust. Then
Yeah.
only it could go speeder than the light.
Yes, yes, yes.
So we need to only see if it is positively charged as just Chol hydrogen, or we need to put anti-hydrogen which is negatively charged. We need to do a test module for this,
Nice.
which gives more trust.
Yes.
So we after this pandemic we will try one implementation, because currently in our company Naman is in Denmark and Darsh is in Bangalore. So after this COVID settles, they need to come to Chennai and we can do this model.
Actually, I'm,
Okay. You can discuss
yeah.
it with your team and
And I have a quiz
Yeah.
also.
you're always welcome to Vaayusastra here. Okay.
And I have a
Okay.
quiz.
The quiz time. So that's as quiz. He shared the quiz link here. I'm going to put it in live as well.
Please join.
So quiz.
Hello,
Sorry.
Darsh.
Okay.
Let's see target space is me.
I know that because you always like Raxi's name.
I think so you also like dinosaurs, as you told
Yes, I
me
like
once.
little, but I don't know much about them. I know more about anaconda and about snakes. Yeah.
I
Thank you, sir.
don't even like snake because
Hey, I don't want this
Sorry.
discussion. Da. Okay, now let's start. 8 people have joined, right? So it's enough.
Wait for 1 or 2 minutes.
Positrons have what kind of charge? Positive, negative, neutral, none of the above. Select the correct option. All done. So most of you clicked the correct answer, and the answer is even here, like positive. Written here. Yeah, let's see the leaderboard. Question. Yeah, so Matheysh is leading along with Anuwin. Yeah, a positron behaves like what kind of matter? Electron, proton, neon, neutrino. Uh, sorry, I guess so here it's my mistake. Actually, the answer is proton. By mistake, I put electron.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, yeah, my mistake only. It's electron only. Because see the charge is similar to electron.
okay.
So that's why the answer is you because
Correct.
yeah.
Right. That's you are right. The electron is the positive behaves like a
Yes, yes,
it goes around the center
it is
atom.
actually like that only, but with opposite charge.
Yes.
So for a second, when I got confused. Lol. When matter and antimatter collide, they annihilate each other and produce what? Mass, sound, energy, matter. Okay, so everyone has answered. Let's see. Okay. So Matheysh is leading around. So, yeah. But who's the other one?
Another is our regular student.
Okay, sir. I not noticed. Which of the following is antimatter? It's not antimatter is normal matter with opposite charge. Antimatter is only produced with particle accelerator. Antimatter annihilates matter. equal amounts of matter and antimatter were created during a Big Bang. So the correct answer is antimatter is not only produced in particle accelerator. This is not true. As in presentation I had told, it was also our body also produces a little bit of antimatter as when we as the potassium decays, and it's even there in the solar flares. So the correct answer is antimatter is not it's only produced in particle accelerator. Is the wrong answer, and I said not true. So I guess so most of you got confused with the answer. And, I guess so that's really many people choose the wrong option. Who predicted the existence of antiparticles? Paul Dirac, Einstein, Stephen Hawking, Elon Musk. So the correct answer is Paul Dirac. What happens when antimatter and matter and antimatter meet? What does it create? Accident, fission, annihilation, fusion. Alright, 8 more seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, Orion has answered. Yeah. So every one of you have collected the correct option, annihilation. Okay, so now quiz. Now let's see the winners.
Ta-da!
So Mukil Maniram has won, and second is Matheysh, and third is Mahalakshmi.
Well done, Mukil, Matheysh, and Mahalakshmi. So Mukil Manimaran also presenting today on drones. Matheysh is also presenting today. So Mahalakshmi, nice.
So everyone was presenting came in the leaderboard.
I think Aman got twisted with a few questions.
Yes.
Last question I got confused.
But at last you put the correct
Somehow
answer.
you got it.
Yeah.
The question 6, everyone got correct.
Fourth question, I think.
All that time I kept misclicking the wrong answer.
Yeah, fourth, I guess the people got confused.
Yes.
Which of the sentences is not true? Not. Many people thought that it's only producing particle accelerators, but it's even there in solar flares, as I said in my presentation, which is not high particle accelerators. So thank you. Any feedbacks?
So you can share your feedbacks here, also in live stream. So do share, support. Well done, Darsh. Actually, that's a very nicely done presentation with beautifully scripted questions. Well done. So superb. All of you go unmute. Let's give a huge round of applause for our Darsh, CINO, the Chief Innovation Officer of Target Space. Okay, all of you go on mode on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, nice. Thank you, Dash. It's a nice topic, nice presentation. I think only very few, when I search on YouTube, I don't find more than 100 or less than 100 presentations on antimatter. So, well done. So next, let's welcome our Mukil Manimaran. He's a grade 4 student from Cambridge School, KR Puram, Bangalore. And he is going to present on this topic, drones. Yes, Mukil, I can start.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I am Mukil Manimaran from Cambridge School Grade 4. I am here to present a topic on drones. Sir, can you see my screen, sir?
Yes.
Yes, sir. I will go to slideshow. It's loading for a bit, sir. 1 minute. Yes, sir. I have already done with the introduction. Now let's start. So these are my subtopics for today. What are drones? Subtopic 1, what are drones? Subtopic 2, what are they used for? Subtopic 3, the history of drones. And subtopic 4, the types of drones. Topic 1, what are drones? Drones are unmanned aerial vehicles. They are flying robots that fly by being remotely controlled and using aerofoil-shaped rotor blades. It was not used as much. It only became famous at 2010 to 2014. A large portion of people do not like the drones being available in public because people think it's too dangerous. Topic 2. What are they used for? Drones are used for many purposes such as recreation, but they used to only serve for military purposes. They were used for sneak attacks, surveillance, reconnaissance, and security. Then Amazon suggested to use the smaller model drones to use for home delivery. Non-military uses are drone journalism, rescue, disaster response, asset protection, wildlife monitoring, firefighting, communications relay, healthcare, and agriculture. Topic 3. The history of drones. Drones' original use was as weapons in the form of remotely guided air missile deployers. But nowadays, drones are found in many applications civilians use, especially in the form of small quadcopters and octocopters. Civilians use drones for recreational drone racing and much more. Drones used to be called in many ways, such as kamikaze missiles, air torpedoes, and remotely guided air missile deployer before they came up with the name drone. And topic 4, types of drones. The first drone we are saying is the single rotor drone. Single rotor drones are strong and look similar in structure and designed to actual helicopters. They have one big rotor, which is like one spinning wing plus a small sized rotor on the tail for direction and stability. Multi-rotor drone. A multi-rotor drone are UAVs that use more than two rotors with fixed pitch spinning blades that generate lift. By changing the speed of the rotor so that thrust generated is greater than equal to or less than the forces of gravity and drag acting on the aircraft. The drone can be made to ascend, hover, and descend. Fixed wing drones. A fixed wing drone, otherwise referred to as fixed wing UAV, fixed wing UAS, and fixed wing RPAS. Fixed wing UAVs are either controlled remotely by human operators or autonomously via onboard computers. Fixed wing hybrid drones. And next is the fixed wing hybrid drone. After the fixed wing hybrid drones, we see about the drones for small areas. These are your smaller drones that Amazon suggested to use for home delivery. You can even see it carrying a bag. And these are tactical drones. These tactical drones are one of the several drones that were used for military purposes. You can even see on the image people guarding the tactical drone. Micro drones. These are the smallest forms of drones that are very tiny to see. Reconnaissance drones. These drones were used for reconnaissance and were very quiet while moving in the air. Large combat drones. These drones are a very big model and they were used for combat. These are non-combat large drones. These were the larger models of drones that were not used for combat. Target and decoy drones. These are decoy drones to throw off the enemies. Photography drones. These drones have camera fixed in them so that you can take photographs using these drones. You can see in the third image at the bottom of the slide. GPS drones. These drones have a GPS so that you can control it and find its location anywhere. Racing drones. These drones are very fast and were used for recreational drone racing as we saw on a different slide. Thank you. That is all for my today's presentation.
Nice, nice.
Thank you, sir.
Beautifully done. So,
Thank you,
what is the feedback, audience? Yeah,
it's amazing. It's amazing.
Thank you.
simple and beautiful. So you can share your feedbacks with Mukil. Yeah. If you have any doubts related to this presentation, you can ask Mukil. Anyone have any doubts or
I'll
questions?
stop sharing.
No,
sir.
it's clear information.
Nice. Any quiz you have, Mukil?
No, sir.
It's okay.
So what do you think about this presentation, Vignesh, Darsh, Naman, Matheysh?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Thank you very much.
Nice. So all of you go unmute. Let's give a huge round of applause for our Mukil. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nice. So that's
Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for giving me a chance to be on this live stream, sir.
So you're always welcome to do lot more presentations. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mukil, for the beautiful presentation. Next, let's welcome our serial presenter. So that's our Naman. Yes. So Naman, today he has this topic, dark matter. So let me introduce Naman. So that's he's a grade 5 student from Ekya School BTM. So currently he is the CTO of Target Space, the Chief Technology Officer in Target Space. And he is going to present on this topic, dark matter. Dark matter. Yes, Naman, the stage is all yours.
Okay, thank you, Jaco. So I'll start immediately. So it's going to be short because I have a very special thing coming up in about 1 or 2 weeks, so that's why. So dark matter by Navana Surface now or dark space, which is me. Okay, so let's begin. What is dark matter? Dark matter, a component of the universe whose presence is discerned from its gravitational attraction rather than its luminosity. Dark matter makes up 30.1% of the matter energy composition of the universe. The rest is dark energy, which is 69.4%, and ordinary visible matter, which is 0.5%. So technically, the matter that we see is just a tiny piece of what the universe has. The rest is just dark matter and dark energy. So how did it form? Is it still visible or? Yeah, it's visible. It's visible. Okay. So how did it form? One leading hypothesis is that dark matter consists of exotic particles that don't interact with normal matter or light, but that still exerts a gravitational pull. Several scientific groups, including one is CERN's Large Hadron Collider, which is the creator of the God particle, which is also known as the Higgs boson particle, are currently working to generate dark matter particles for study in the lab. So we still don't know the actual truth of the formation of dark matter. Still, scientists have their eyes on dark matter because it's a mystery. So does dark matter affect us in any way? Dark matter pulls and dark energy pushes. That is, dark matter is invoked to explain greater than expected gravitational attraction. In contrast, dark energy is invoked to explain weaker than expected, and in fact, negative gravitational attraction. So, does that mean that dark matter and dark energy are the causes for no gravity in space? So, why is dark matter important? You may ask, because it's just a normal component of the universe. No. Well, no, because understanding dark matter is important to understand the size, shape, and future of the universe. We always have the focus on exploring the universe to its complete depth. So the amount of dark matter in the universe will determine if the universe is open, which will continue to expand forever, closed, expands to a point and then collapses, or flat, expands and then stops where it reaches equilibrium. Thank you. So I made this presentation short and there's no quiz because I have a very special thing coming up in 1 or 2 weeks.
Waiting for special. Well done, Mama.
That is a surprise thing or
Yes, that's a surprise only. You will know pretty soon. And I'll give you one hint. It is related to my series.
Oh,
Another thing on space, maybe.
let me guess.
What? Yes.
it's amazing presentation.
Exoplanet model.
You will know. You will know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I had to study very early because I have exams tomorrow, but I still joined. So it was very difficult, but I somehow did it.
Nice. Well done. Super presentation. So that's a nice presentation. We are waiting for the surprise.
Yeah, that surprise. We are waiting eagerly.
Well done. So let's give a huge round of applause for our mom and all of you. Super. Thank you. Thank you, Mama. Next, today we got one special session, a special presentation, I say. Something we were trying this or we are discussing for long with our research group, playing this Kerbal space game and studying the science behind all these games, because a lot of scientists like people like Elon Musk who recommended playing these kind of games and learning science from them, especially aeronautics and aerospace. So we were trying this for long. Yesterday we somehow cracked to do something yesterday in our personal meeting. So today we got one of our young presenter he's going to play live the Kerbal space and he's going to explain some science concept behind it, and it's going to be a pure experiment live. I'm curious and excited. Let me hand it over to Matheysh. Matheysh, start.
Let's start.
Kerbal space on live.
Yes.
So, Makale, Matheysh is going to build one rocket on spot and he's going to launch it as well.
Launch it as well.
And hopefully, I think a few of his launches reached
with the science
crossed atmosphere. Let's see. They are trying to reach moon as well.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see
Yes,
three funny faces.
Matheysh, can you make a video about this for the tell you how to play?
Yeah, no.
Because
Sir, can you post the
I was
link for this game on the chat,
Yes,
sir?
yes, I will.
because I was feeling a little confused when I
Start
was
a
playing.
game.
Okay, I'm recording.
Start a game. Hi
Sir,
everyone.
can you allow me to record, sir?
Yes, wait. To
Can you allow me also to record?
I'll allow all of you to record.
In mobile there is a record option.
Yes, you can record now.
Okay, so thank you, sir.
If you are on to record, just ping me. Just put a message.
So can I start?
Yes,
Can you let me record also?
yes, allowed.
Hi everyone. Today I'm gonna. It's not like a presentation. I'm just playing a game and telling the science behind it.
Start a new game.
So, Makale, see now Matheysh is going to build one rocket live.
Yeah.
Sir, and I heard that NASA also is using this.
First we have to go to mission control to get the what we want to do. There are 4 options. I'm choosing it. Escape the atmosphere. Now I have to go to a vehicle assembly building, which is where we'll build the rocket. So first the command part. Then you need to get the engines for the vehicle. This will start to look funny because I'm going to attach the engine on top of an engine. Yeah. This is a solid fuel booster. And solid fuel doesn't last very long. It'll finish quickly, but still it will give enough power to escape the atmosphere. I need a parachute. Yeah, we got the parachute. Now we can launch. I need the fins also. Aerodynamic. To get a basic fin. We have to go down now because yeah. Turn rocket. Yeah. We need to attach this fin. Again turn the rocket. Attach the last fin. Yeah, attached. Now we can launch the game has like 7,000 70,000 meters high. The atmosphere. So I'm going to activate the engine.
Oh, it got launched.
Yeah.
The fuel is running out already.
As I said, the solid fuel doesn't last very long.
Okay.
It will empty quickly.
The second stage over.
Third stage.
Third stage. Oh God.
Or
Once the
how much
next engine,
changes did you
as
add?
it's on top of the engine, it'll just burst like that.
He's
How many
pushing.
stages did you add?
So he crossed almost 12, 15 kilometers, 16 kilometers, 17, 18.
Yeah.
I think the altitude.
The rocket is burning.
No, it's not burning. It's the heat when we are in the atmosphere right
It's
now.
overheating. Lower the thrust.
Now I'm going to deploy the chute. I can't deploy.
Don't deploy your parachute.
No, if we go down only, it will deploy.
Okay, then fine.
5,000 feet.
Then fine.
Not feet, meters.
So you cross 50 kilometers, like roughly stratosphere. He is crossing the stratosphere region.
Through the stratosphere.
And
We
aim
need
for
to
the
go
ocean.
through the mesosphere, then the
Looks so
thermosphere,
cool.
and then the exosphere.
Yeah, and
I think
in
you want to zoom.
60
1 second, I'll zoom in.
kilometers.
Yeah, there I zoomed. I can even go inside, but I can't get outside if I go inside.
If you go
But-
150 kilometers, you can cross the atmosphere. You can start orbiting.
No, it's already 7,000 feet. I can't orbit the Earth. I'll need more power for that. And if I add more power, it doesn't work.
I'm saying the Karman line is 100 kilometer, 85 to 100 kilometers.
Yeah.
If you cross, it will start orbiting.
Yeah, we already crossed it.
Okay.
The top meter, you could see where we crossed
We're
the.
crossing the Virgin Galactic 85 kilometer range.
You need to go 10,000 kilometers up.
No, we are going to go 100,000.
10,000 kilometers, da. 10,000 kilometers.
No, this is in meters. The one it shows is in meters. So you need to divide by 100.
I know, Jagu, so you have to put it into kilometers.
Yes, yeah. That's right.
Okay.
So it's 100
10,000
Not
into
deploying
1,000.
yet. I think it'll reach 100,000. Yeah, reached.
100,000 meters.
We need to go 10 million kilometers.
You can't go
to
that far.
exit. We need to do that in order to escape atmosphere.
No, we already escaped the atmosphere.
Yeah.
In this meter, you could see.
You can start.
Here. I don't deploy this chute actually, no.
You're supposed to deploy 5,000 feet. Oh no.
It will burn in the re-entry. If he deploys the. Matheysh, we can launch one more after this. Maybe try reaching the 160 kilometer range.
Okay, I'm going to warp it more faster. A bit faster because it's really slow.
Yeah, okay.
5 times speed. No, I will just.
It started decreasing it started falling.
Yeah. I put it to time warp and 10 times speed.
Okay.
Now we've gone below the atmosphere. I can only put maximum is 4 times speed.
Okay.
I'll put it that fast.
One more launch we can try doing with more
flip. No, it's going to just aim for that and get heated. Yes, as I thought.
It's going faster than the normal speed only.
Ah.
I think I'm going to slow it. Yes, burst. Too fast to deploy the chute.
You need to do it only when it reaches the lower atmosphere.
Yeah. 1 second. I'm building the second rocket.
Okay.
We need another engine. If we're going to go more farther, we'll need another engine.
Can you find any structure body outside to keep?
Yeah, I also that.
Try finding any structures if you have any.
This structural modular structure.
Below the payload.
Below the command pod.
I think you should decrease the load. It will go faster.
No.
Yes,
Even with the
I've
same
tried
fuel.
that. I've tried it, but it didn't go in past the atmosphere. I'll attach a grill over here.
Okay.
I don't need the command pod heating up. Now we can launch it. I've added one more engine.
Two more engines.
No, sir. It'll keep falling before I even start the next engine.
Because we need to cross 160 kilometers.
160,000.
I think that this will make it. Don't know.
Let's try.
I think it will be fine. We'll see.
This is fun.
Our goal is to exit the atmosphere.
Try one with the design.
There's the pilot. In the right side corner, we can see the pilot. He's right now. He's a bit happy.
Yeah.
Kerman.
Yes, launched.
Yes, it launched. Okay, altitude. Okay, 200,
please.
300.
I don't want this so far.
500, 600, 700.
Whoa. Super bus.
Faster now.
1000.
1
We've
kilometer.
already passed 1000 and we still have 4 boosters.
Next time,
Solid fuel is not even
This
okay,
is
depleted
meter.
now.
This is meter. The kilometers only you crossed only 3 kilometers now.
sir, I guess next time Matheysh should use liquid propellant, sir. Then it will go more further.
Yeah, try liquid propellant.
No, sir.
Yeah.
I'll have to go to sandbox and I don't know what when I try to launch it, it doesn't work. I don't know what to do.
No, sandbox.
They already closed
sandbox can
9.
work.
It's already made 9,000, 10,000 feet. First we only had
10,000 meters.
Yeah.
It would be 30,000 feet or else.
Ah.
10,000 meters.
I'm gonna put the altitude that much. Deploy.
No, don't deploy shoot.
10,000. We still have 1 booster.
It won't. It'll still be speeding up.
Deploy
Even if I deploy the shoot.
Yeah, the pressure is
Whoa! Slanting. I don't think this will make it. No, it's already flipping.
No, it was too heavy.
You want
It was
to
too
that
heavy.
Q or
It
Yeah,
won't make it. No,
it
it's
should be
decreasing.
you want a straight landing?
Yeah.
So we want
structure
to
you
do that
added.
only.
That structure.
Try it on sandbox once, it might work.
No, sandbox doesn't work. I tried.
Matheysh, did you check the difference? When you add the structure, the thrust is it's reaching very less altitude with
I think the structural part is putting more weight to the rocket.
yes.
Anna, you want to give
Someone you need to
that Q or
I think
S
Matheysh should need to cut the parachute because
No, don't cut the parachute. Now we need to safe land. Right?
It's going in
we
water.
cut the
It's
parachute,
going
we
in the
can go
water.
very tall. That's it.
You
I
don't
wanna
need
put
2
it,
crash landings per day.
You don't need crash landing.
No,
for
this
this.
is not going to be a crash landing.
Oh,
No,
I know,
that is
how
not
it-
okay.
the parachute will open.
Yeah.
Landing.
Yeah.
You fly
you
the
can-
shoot.
Apply that. No.
Yeah.
You can select a landing where it goes in the
Actually, I guess so,
water.
I'm waiting for more time because it's
Safe
in
land,
1,000
safe
meters,
land,
I guess so.
safe land.
Because
This big parachute for this small rocket.
Yeah, it's like too big parachute.
Nice.
we
Very
don't see
small
the animation is not
parachute.
proper. It looks like one 100 meters big, 100
Look at the
Pilot
pilot
is a bit
side.
scared
The
right
Mach
big,
16
Pilot
parachute.
is a bit
Mach
scared.
16 parachute, right? Mach
Pilot is a bit scared right now.
Nervous.
Like-
He's nervous. He's
like
very
what time?
nervous.
Mach
It's like,
16 parachute is
think I
too
have
big.
an
I'll
idea,
try something
Navadi.
lower than Mach 16.
Next time
Jaku, now only we cut the parachute there.
No, we can't. If we cut it, the rocket will go too fast.
Amma. Let it reach like. Don't have to cut it. Let it land with the parachute itself.
I'm putting time warp right now.
actually, I guess we could have put it before or after some time. We should have waited for
No, why is it very
2,000, I guess so.
Ada, can you have any parachute with less than Mach 16?
No parachutes, only this one.
Because if it were the less than Mach 16, it would have been better.
This astronaut, I guess, is
Getting
eating this
lower.
breakfast.
I think I'm going to put it for 4 times speed.
Safest landing.
Look at the space center and where we are right now.
Lol, you're like
It's over here, and we
like
are
50,
going to
like,
land in the green.
you like went to you started from one place and you went to other continent only.
I think
Yeah.
the pilot is smiling now. Is he
That-
smiling? First day?
That does make sense. Like when it like flips, it takes some space, right?
Yeah. But one major thing
go-
about this is parachute is so big.
Yeah, the parachute's so big.
I've
It's
even
like-
put
Wires
time
are
warp
so
right
big.
now.
Wires are more bigger. Wires are more bigger.
Next launch, try liquid propellant.
I put time warp. And
I
still
think
not.
Matheysh, I have one idea for you. Okay, you can
The
try
pilot is
putting
happy.
more
The pilot
stages.
Pilot is
The
happy.
pilot is happy right now.
Near the Earth,
The
how
pilot
would
is
he
like,
be less happier?
The pilot is like,
Yeah.
what am I doing? What
I
am
think we're going to land on a mountain. I think we're going to land on this mountain.
That looks more like a hill.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
That's
I'm
not
dead
even
and
looking
starting
like
at that
a hill.
still. It's like,
I'm
I'm dead.
slowing down.
I'm standing still.
I've slowed down the time warp. I've asked the time warp.
Pilot's name
Looks-
is Jebediah Kerman. The pilot's.
Jebediah Kerman.
It's very
And it's
difficult
not
to
even
pronounce.
controlling.
It's like a tongue
He is
twister.
looking up. He's
Von Karman is one of the famous scientists, you know.
Sir, who, sir?
He first, I think, built the tethered helicopter or something.
Sir, who, sir?
Now you zoom.
Von
sir?
Karman, his name. Von Karman.
Von
Karman.
Karman.
It's 500
Now
meters
you
now.
want to
I think it's going to make a safe landing. Only it's going to land on its side. It
yeah.
won't land straight.
We
And
can
it's
time
going to
work,
tip over.
okay? Let the spacecraft land fast.
Vignesh,
we need a smaller parachute.
it'll blast. That's all.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying
Now
to.
also it would blast only, no, what difference?
It
No,
won't.
it won't blast.
Safe landing.
Team rockets, tail rocket.
Actually, Matheysh, guess what? When you're 100 meters, when you're 2 meters, you can decrease, you can
Don't
change.
cut the car.
When you're
Yeah,
less,
We'll be landing on the volcano.
No,
we need
it's not a volcano. It's a mountain or a hill.
It looks like a volcano.
Let it land.
Elon Musk's mind
It's in the shadow. We're really
whenever
close.
he lands.
parachute. Yeah, cut it.
Yay, now
Cut
It will cut itself. As I told you, it'll land on its side. It won't.
I
Wait,
told you, no,
it's
to do
rolling
crash
down.
landing
Not
anyway.
crash
It's going to roll down.
Yeah, now you want to roll, I think so.
yeah.
No,
I
I'm
think
putting
it's
it.
research
I'm going to
again.
take it to the mountain top.
Lol.
Oh, it exploded.
Small part is there, small part is there. The small part will do the baka.
Oh, straight landing, please.
I don't care about other people. I will accomplish my dream. Let everything destroy. I don't care.
They're saying something.
It's almost it.
Lol.
Oh no, it was blast.
Why did you blast it?
Close.
I clearly told
The
you to
structure
blast.
is
Now
about
you want
to
to go to a solid propellant, I think so.
Wait, God,
Wait, I'll go to.
I think you have to aim for his like flatter surface.
Wait a second.
Now you go
Next
to
time
a
you try solid propellant and you add more engines.
Sandbox start. Override.
liquid propellant.
And Matheysh, this time you decrease the number of things and increase the number of propellants.
to give a liquid
Yeah.
propellant, I think so.
Yeah, increase the number.
I've
of
gone
propellants, increase the number of things.
to this mode. Wait, I think I know
Lot
what-
of more options. Super.
Matheysh, this time put less things. Make it little small and put more propellants.
Yeah, I make a
Reduce the payload,
liquid
increase the-
propellant.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm doing one thing. I'm building a space shuttle.
Spaceship.
Space shuttle.
Now we go to space only. But it will be a jet for few seconds.
Mach 1 cockpit. Okay.
There's a more
I'm going to
serious
choose
thing.
this one. No, too small. Too small. Where's the bigger one?
Choose the big cylinder. Cylinder on the third row, second
This
one.
is liquid fuel. This one is liquid fuel.
No, the third one, the third row, second
He's
one.
saying the third line, second one. The third
Yeah,
one.
third line, second one.
That one.
This is really small.
Go scroll down. Scroll down.
Scroll down. Get a bit
I
bigger.
think you put the
This
last
should be
third.
Okay, yeah, this is nice. This is nice. This is perfect.
I guess this will go very far. This will go very far. I'm sure.
It will go very far.
This is exactly built for this spaceship, space shuttle.
Like
It is built perfectly. It was
the
made for
body
this.
of the
But Matheysh, don't overload it with lot of propellants. Do not overload it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now
Make it a bit
okay.
lighter.
Yeah, you can. Now you could put the hole.
Now enough propellants.
Put
That will
the
explode.
propellant. The second last row.
Enough.
Where is
This
the
will
propellant?
explode. If you put more, it will explode.
No.
No, not say propeller, propellant. I mean propeller.
Put this
This
cluster
one I'm
block.
searching for. RC. Need to switch to the other side. Please. Fast. More fast. Yeah, done. I need to put RC.
Yeah, put many of these clusters.
Anna, we set the parachute in this.
One second, I'm searching for the.
The monkey, I
Parachute.
have a doubt.
Fins.
Why did the vessel blasted in the end?
It was rolling.
Sir, I guess so there was
Last time,
more fuel, sir. I guess so there was extra fuel. I guess so there's less fuel, sir, for moving. There's no fuel.
There was no fuel, it was rolling friction.
Oh, okay.
There's a friction also there,
I
which is not in
Yeah,
the
there
normal
must
game.
be a lot of
Friction
friction
and
and
heat.
cause it to overheat.
Okay.
It'll get overheated.
Aerodynamics.
Yeah.
that is a big.
We might have tried this yesterday. This has lot of options to try.
He's
I
making
guess
a
so. You can only
perfect combo.
yeah.
He's making a masterpiece.
I guess you can only travel little bit. You can roll little bit only. So this time try to go a little more close to a point.
I think no. Matheysh, you can put many propellants and many thrusters and many propellants, and do not put many materials. Okay.
Then that would make the rocket only propellants.
Fix it.
If we put more propellants, the
That's
thrust
right.
would be much star. The thrust is
Matheysh,
Finish,
this is enough.
finish.
Matheysh, put
The
one more and
rocket
enough.
will only become propellants and there will be nothing else.
Yeah, so
There-
then it'll explode at last. If there's because there'll be only propellants, it'll at last
I
explode.
separate fuselage, Matheysh. Fuselage Marian.
they do not keep antenna. Da. This is not a satellite.
This is not a
That's
satellite.
wheels right
You
now,
don't need
ground
antenna.
ground. This is a ground station, I guess.
We need wheels right now.
Yeah,
Land gear. We need the land gear. I don't know why, but the wheels look like hockey pucks.
No, you didn't keep a backside
Golf clubs, guys.
back
Looks
I
like
think
more
we
like
need to
golf
do-
clubs. 50, 10
Nozzle.
minutes ago.
This thing went up.
It looks so awkward.
I'm trying to make this straight.
Matheysh, remove
Why
the
is
before
it
one.
not being
Remove the before one.
obedient?
Remove the before one and add this. Okay, that's proper.
It worked.
Okay, landing gear. You need to put the tricycle or it. Okay.
Yeah.
Tricycle airship.
And you also need to put the ship. You didn't put that.
That would look like a
So many
bus.
wheels.
Put the boogie type. There's something.
It looks like a land transport vehicle.
No, it looks like a bit of an aeroplane with instead of 3 wheels,
So
4
it looks like
wheels.
hot air balloon. Hot air balloon. Actually, it looks like a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
What do you mean it looks like a hot air balloon? I don't get it.
No, you didn't
Looks
keep
like a
the
hot
back
air
part
balloon
of
of
a
a space shuttle.
Rechargeable.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Rechargeable battery bank. Okay.
And you have forgot to put one
You
thing,
cannot.
Matheysh.
Okay, put
It doesn't even fit. You're putting it inside.
inside.
I'm
Put
putting
inside.
it inside. Now you want
What is
to
the use of
set
this?
a back.
Oh my god, it's just a red glow inside the ship.
It
Use like
didn't fit in. The propellants are red. I just
I really like this
You
ship.
can remove that. You can remove
Yeah,
that.
but actually, it looks like a hot air balloon of a ship.
Dash, I don't get why you call it
What is the
a
payload?
hot air balloon. I don't get it.
Matheysh.
Because before it only should look like that only.
doesn't look like that. It
We
just
remove that,
doesn't look like that.
We remove the things. No, it
I
looks
don't
like
get your relationship with
It's
this.
photo to
I
the
guess he
last
went on a
one.
hot air balloon and he likes it.
Yeah, it's like an
Matheysh,
aeroplane. Hey,
sorry,
Aeroplane.
not
After you're
actually
making
now
it
it's
an
aeroplane.
aeroplane,
No,
it
it looks
fly
like aeroplane
on
only.
above
It
air
looks like
only.
aeroplane. Now it is totally aeroplane.
I think
Yes, it's an aeroplane.
Really doesn't. Really, actually, also
Ida,
sound
we
does
are
not look like
supposed to do
aeroplane.
our missions and you are just
oh,
going
yeah.
on.
I forgot to add the engines. Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's a
Yeah.
It already
You forgot
tipped
to put
over.
wheels.
Oh
Now
Why
your
is everyone
airplane won't
Kerman
work.
here?
Airplane
Why is
won't work
everyone-
now. Lol.
Aeroplane won't work.
I don't know how to move it.
The aeroplane ship.
So I want to put this tricycle.
The aeroplane ship.
What is
It is
Aeroplane.
tumbled over.
Aerospace.
Aeroplane.
Aeroshuttle.
You have to keep like a base which it has to stand on, right?
At the side, you not put any wheel on it. At the side, you
Ida,
not put any
remove
wheels. So it
those.
can't move. That's all. Game is
I don't think you have balanced its wheels correctly. Just tipped over.
Does it has any launch pad or something?
Anna,
This
you
aeroplane has
didn't
no
make
wheels,
a
so it
space
won't
shoot.
move.
You make
Set
a
it
We
in
time
aeroplane.
warped it how many times there?
Launch it, launch it.
It won't.
Times
Sir, if it
10
launches also,
what?
sir, it will crash land, sir.
That go it will only go like 500 kilometers, 500
Launch
It's
meters.
already
Click
tipped over.
float. Okay, let's see
No.
what happens.
It's not even.
It's
It's not
right now.
Space
It's
plane.
really
It
early
won't
morning.
work.
Oh, he's zooming out.
Wait,
Okay.
I think
Oh,
this
so
is
in
Africa.
Africa. Oh, Matheysh
Yeah,
in
it is
Africa.
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 The
It's not
Kerbal
happening.
base of
We are not even
operations is
going
in
a meter
Africa.
above.
That's near equator. Why it's in Africa? Tell me.
It's near the equator. They
It's in
are
Nigeria.
equatorial
Yeah, it's near
projects.
the equator
Sir, it's near
because
the sir, it's near the
if it is near the
space. Sir,
equator,
it's
it
near the
is
space.
I'm
Sir,
going
because
to go
Anna,
to
you
you.
want to resame that and you want to make
Let's
Sir,
build a
this
single
time,
rocket.
I'm
this
going
time
to
make
send you.
this time make a spacecraft. Okay, don't make aeroplane.
Okay, make one rocket.
Yeah,
Using
make a rocket. I want to see a rocket. You are the
Let's go
best at
to-
this game.
Let's go to space at
Vehicle assembly.
35,000 kilometers.
Yeah, let's try that. 335,000
Let us try
meters.
millions next.
I need fuel tanks. I need a lot of fuel tanks right now.
Yeah.
Yes, but don't make it over heavy.
Yeah.
Put three maximum.
I think 4. Can it handle 4?
Yeah, we want to set a MK3
we can
fuel.
put 5. We can put 8.
No, explode.
4 is enough.
No, 4 is
enough.
enough. 4 is enough. Why 5? Why 8?
Because then only it could travel for
No, 8 would only be the whole rocket would become the fuselage.
Check it.
Anna, we want to set a booster, I think so.
If you put 8 if you would put 8 fuel tanks, it would like become
Matheysh, cryogenic
fuel
engine
supplier.
Put a fuel tank also.
I'm
Put a fuel
searching
tank.
Don't put too many like fuel tanks or it will become a gas station.
Put everything. Try everything. Try everything. Go crazy. Go.
Yeah.
put many fuel.
Try everything. Go crazy. Try everything.
Put all one in each.
Just make it a gas station.
Oh my god. Go crazy.
It's a gas station.
Among us.
Do not make it a gas station. People won't like flying gas stations in space. The ISS will not like that.
Put many gus stations.
Then
The
because gas
Put the
station
fuel
will
tank.
not
gas stations in
Let's make a
space.
gas station.
Put 9-10 fuel tanks, it will become a gas station.
Matheysh put many gas stations. We can
And then add
Super.
14, 15 and it will become gas station for the gas stations.
Parachute add பண்ணல பாரு.
You need a
Matheysh, please put one fuel tank. Put
Don't
one
make
fuel tank.
it gas
Matheysh, put one fuel tank.
Oh, you.
I put one liquid fuel only.
Up, down.
No, this is the one that will fit. Now I need this book.
That is
Rocket.
perfection.
Put one please.
Perfection, but you're going to burn the ground only.
At a fuel
The
tank.
ground will become fried chips.
Then it will come. I want a fuel. Please make it a gas station, please.
No. We want it to go to space. We don't want a gas
We need to
station.
make a gas station. We
scroll
want to make a gas
Parachute.
station.
Hello, everyone is telling to sir is trying to make parachute also.
Yeah, add the parachute.
And put many propellants. Matheysh could be gas
Enough.
station.
Please put one fuel tank. No, please.
You can make it a gas
Everybody
station.
wants to make this a gas station. It is your mission to make this a gas station.
Yes.
But at least 1% is good. At least we have mini gas station. If
Now
not,
we can make gas station.
lol.
Payload. I need a payload. What payload should I take?
You need to put many
You can pick whatever you want.
Put the thickest
Just
one. Put the
make it
thickest
Just
one.
pick whatever you want.
Put the thickest one. Then it'll be best.
Yeah, put just one. It will be better.
Mm.
Or else you could also make a gas station.
No gas stations. Take the gas station idea out of here.
Well, supply the gas station. There is a shortage of gas here.
Please launch the spacecraft.
Actually, guys, can you think about one thing?
Parachute.
Imagine a gas station being a gas station.
Yeah, we can.
We have to make a gas station here.
No, huge, not usable.
MK16.
Put the parachute.
Ada,
MK16
take a
parachute.
Mach 1
Yes,
parachute.
MK16
Yeah,
is
Ada, Mach
perfect.
16 is fine.
Okay, launch
and,
time.
Launch
now
time.
Launch time. Everybody, be quiet and be ready.
Let's count.
Please
10.
don't flip.
Correcta?
Don't flip.
I think
Elon
it's a
Musk's
funniest
brain
presentation I
right
just saw
now.
Vaayusastra.
Please
Let's count. 10.
9,
9,
8,
8,
7, 6, we don't care.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
1, don't fire.
Go gas station.
No,
Not launching.
Still, it would have
It's
been
not
a good. You
launching.
put a gas station also.
Right?
launching. Oh no.
But
It's not lifting.
something's in the way.
Shut down engine.
There are no aerodynamics.
Very unaerodynamic.
Didn't I make a presentation last week about aerodynamics? You didn't learn anything.
This is what you put a throw in dustbin. I will not use it.
What it says?
Well,
Not launching. I don't know what happened.
I don't know why is it
Too much
starting.
weight.
looks like
Yeah,
it's too
because
heavy.
we made a gas station, so it cannot launch.
No, the Vedas, you forgot
Gas
to put
station. It's a land gas station now.
Everyone recharge your cars with the gas station.
What?
Teslas are going to cry today.
Actually, guys, imagine if this guy will put one more. Imagine one more rocket runs out of fuel, and then this rocket will give fuel to one more. Spacecraft in the middle of the
Okay.
space.
Okay, I think so. Due to gas station, we cannot launch.
Not launching.
Even the gas station.
We will make a
Rocket
gas station
idea.
company.
Yeah, I think so. I think
More
so.
International Oil and make.
I think so. We can put now 4 payloads because when we launch a gas system, no, the whole
Instead
solar
of a gas
system.
station.
Ada, something
Matheysh,
is wrong.
what
Da.
if you try to put a gas
Something is
station in
stopping the
space?
propeller.
Do not put anything. Just put gas station. I don't know what happened.
Imagine you only just put
That's a
the
big challenge.
parachute and the top, and then you just put
Hey,
everything.
it's a
as
solid
fuel tank.
fuels. They use liquid
I
fuels.
think I'm going to go with
Put
Ida,
liquid
don't put
fuels more.
fuel. Da.
Hey, Matheysh, if you put more
Solid
liquid
fuel.
fuels, then it'll go more faster. Instead of putting.
Yeah, it doesn't have
Put like
access to
2 liquid fuels and
right?
like 2 solid fuels.
I put some atomic also. Atomic will go very fast.
He doesn't have access to it right now, right?
Ida, atomic, you want to blast something?
No, actually, option was there. Actually, the option was there that time. That time I saw the option.
launch time. You can count down now. You can start countdown.
5, don't blast.
10,
I don't know so far.
9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
4.
go.
Oh my god, who finished the countdown so quickly?
That's
Ah,
right.
why?
Launched.
We are so
The
close.
rocket is working, let's go.
I
Our
think
fuel is getting
Okay,
out very
let's make a gas station.
See,
It's not even going to fly
Oh,
fast.
explosions are happening.
I said that its fuel is very less. You should use
Someone
some
implanted a bomb
liquid
here.
fuels. You put very less liquid fuels.
Yeah.
Who put a bomb in there?
A bomb.
Who
It's
put
going
bomb
right
in
now.
there?
Journey is
That is not bomb. That is just the product you get.
Yeah,
when you
the
have-
rocket doesn't care. It wants to explode itself.
No,
like,
this is
I will
not
do my last
bomb.
mission.
This is
No matter what.
the product you get after you
Getting really
put
hot
many
right now.
engines.
It's going to blast.
I think
It's
my inside is really hot.
It's failed. It's failed.
Ada, it's going to blast. It's going to blast.
16
It
kilometers.
won't
We
last.
exit.
I know this.
It's
It won't last.
Wait, reach the
Ada,
space
it
where
looks
there's no
like we
friction.
just set
reached-
one normal capsule
Time
on
we reach
fire.
space.
Yeah, it just looks like one capsule sent to place.
Once again,
But fuel is zero. Fuel is Kali.
Yes, fuel is Kali.
Obviously, fuel is khali. You think it will go unlimited?
No, but because
Team
it
Parachute,
got disturbed,
Deploy
got very
shoot.
fast.
ding ding. I think I'm going to deploy it at 3,000 feet.
50,000.
Oh, it's why the going in space.
3,000.
I don't know how it's still going.
No, almost reached the atmosphere. I think 70,000 is the atmosphere height.
Yeah, but still, I don't know how it's still moving without any fuel.
I think its max is like 70,000 because it's
No, the
starting.
thrust it created at the starting is getting that thrust again.
Or that it is very fun.
Dada, look at the meter. I
And this
see
is very
it's
fun,
increasing
but
or decreasing
I
the
think it's very
speed.
fun.
It is very
lesson.
weird. It's
Please, I can't get in. What is that? Who has
160,000
Jago, we
meters.
haven't
That is
even
so
been able
much.
to
160,000
cross
meters.
We reached
100.
We reached
Jago, we
Dark
couldn't cross
Oh, Leo. Okay. Sir, I
160,000.
want Leo. Sir, but I want Geo, sir.
Yes.
I
Jago,
want
we
Geo stationary
couldn't
object.
cross 110,000 and you're saying we have to cross 160,000?
I want Geo. I
Oh
don't
my
want
god,
Leo.
what is
I
with
want
the
Geo.
camera angle?
I don't want Mio and Geo. I don't want Mio and Geo.
What is
I
that
don't want Mio
number,
and
sir?
Go to Leo. We'll go to Leo.
I still don't know how is she going without any.
It's around the lights. It's getting too dark inside.
But I still don't know how is it going
I
without
on the
any
light.
fuel.
Data, the speed is getting very low. Look
Yeah,
at the
it's
meter.
getting so slow.
I don't know how is it still moving. It has no
Okay,
fuel on
at
it.
least we can reach almost 100,000.
Please.
Data, look there.
I
It's slow.
have to put some liquid propellant. Then I guess I'll
No,
go
it
to
started
Geo.
falling.
And
No,
try
I
Geo.
don't have liquid propellant. The pilot is really
Data,
happy.
it's going negative 100. It's going negative 100.
Look at the pilot. He's happy.
What happened?
Dude, look at his face.
He's laughing.
He's like, wow. He's
Is he
screaming.
mad or is he happy?
He's screaming in joy. He's screaming in joy.
Going down.
Yes, we're
It's going
finally
down.
going to crash.
We're crashing.
Full speed descent.
Data, why is he smiling? He's
He's
in the
now,
verge of death.
so happy.
He's going to
He's
crash.
saying, I am happy to crash.
He's celebrating his achievement of not
Wow.
even hitting
I
close
reached
to
the
the
far. I
atmosphere.
don't care if I'll die. Let me die or live. Who cares?
Yeah,
I just-
we had.
1,000 feet.
I am in the mission. At least that's happy enough.
Oh
Yeah.
my
What? Sir, what did I miss, sir?
What are you drawing on the screen?
Mars.
Mars.
Annotating.
That is
Stop annotating.
smart. That is smart. I acknowledge you very much for that.
It's going down. It's going down. It's going down really fast. I think it's going to get a lot of.
It's
so
tipping.
happy.
It's tipping.
It's
It's
so happy.
tipping over.
It's
Fire. Where is the fire?
No, but then why do you want to
Yes,
explode?
The
Huh?
pilot is very
The
happy.
re-entry heat.
very sad. Bye bye.
Data, do you
Sayonara.
want
You didn't
explosion
draw
or
squiggly
something?
lines on the pilot's face. He's going to feel
Pilot
so
is
sad.
laughing like anything.
Yeah, why is he laughing and he's going to crash? He doesn't care. All human beings immortal.
Safe to deploy.
No, why the parachute is not came?
It won't deploy the shoot now because it's
There is
unsafe.
one more engine there without. And then detach. Detach that now.
I can't
This guy
detach.
should be dead now. So
Won't
he's dead.
detach.
Bye bye. Die.
It's going really fast. Really
I
fast.
put a cross mark on
And
it.
it's
No,
so-
look at the speed.
Land.
It's going
Okay,
above.
parachute. Where's the
No parachute.
It's going to explode.
No parachute.
Hey, no, it crashed. This guy's so happy when he's dying also.
Yeah, where the parachute didn't even deploy.
Like, so happy. I am
The
so dead. I'm so
parachute didn't even
happy.
deploy.
I am psycho.
Oh.
Catastrophic failure.
What? It fell into Kerbal. The pilot was killed. Look at this. I'm going again. What
No.
vehicle?
Wait. Let's go to that sandbox.
Sir, sandbox it won't launch, sir.
Oh.
Yeah,
The aeroplane spacecraft thing did not launch.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
but
the
this
rocket
can
is
put it.
the
put
moment
liquid propellants.
we deployed the
But
space
they put
shuttle,
liquid
it
propellants,
looked like
okay?
an aeroplane and it
Put
didn't
few more
even work
engines.
like one.
I've got an idea. I'm going to put to main menu. I've got an idea. Start new. I'm going to put science.
Okay.
Start.
Not so science.
Override.
You have to do scientific data. Huh?
The scientific part.
Yeah, scientific
I
parts.
guess it will be a little boring.
The command capsule. Again, there's no fuel tank. Engine, same engine.
Only fuel.
There's no liquid
No
propellant.
liquid engine.
Put some 10 solid propellant.
So
Oh
then
my
let's explore.
god,
Don't
it
want.
becomes
10,
so...
put 10.
False.
10, Jaggu, you're going to make a gas station?
But then only it will reach the low Earth orbit at least.
But for Geo,
Yes,
it's
Jaggu,
a
and
turn
after that we have to create a gas
Everybody,
station
vote
for
for
everyone.
gas station deployment.
There is a
That's the
shortage
only
of gas
option.
here.
How many?
We'll save the
Sir,
environment
if
by
it
video
tends to
games.
high,
I put 6.
This is going to cost a lot of
Put 10, put 10.
Hey, put 2
Put 10.
Hey, put 2 parachutes.
sir,
Put one, more than one.
if
Hey, we
this
put solar.
Deploying.
Put
Matheysh,
more
10.
parachutes, da.
if this goes to the ISS, no sir, they'll have almost infinite fuel now, sir.
Okay, countdown. 10,
10, 9.
9.
Oh, it
Not
already
in, we don't
started.
care.
Oh my God.
I'll
He
go.
doesn't care about 10 nines. He only cares about flying.
Doesn't care about 10-second preparations.
Ada, what you do is just let the thrust decrease and then you
Yeah.
deploy the next engine. Ada,
But
hold
this
the
presentation is very fun.
hold, let it go for a little bit, then activate.
Loading left and right. Oh my God.
No, wait a little while after the engine ends, then just slowly.
Launch.
3 seconds after the fire is gone, just deploy one more.
Mine is still working.
Yes,
We
Ada,
reached the atmosphere almost. Still
Yes.
not
Go further, rocket. We
Hey,
are
go
going
more
to
far.
explode.
We tried for Leo. At least Leo is not Geo.
it's still
No, it won't go to. Whoa! Huge ones.
Oh my God, it just randomly exploded.
It's good. It has an experience. It's
I
going
told
past
you to handle
atmosphere
the fuel.
at super fast speed.
Ada, look at the heat level. You're going to break it.
The presentation of games is exquisite. It is
The
amazing.
presentation of how to create friction equals heat.
Oh my God, what is that? The rocket is breakdancing.
The pilot is laughing.
He's
Pilot
just
is-
like, oh. They're so happy. I don't know why.
The rocket is starting to dance. It's breakdancing.
He's also dancing. He's also dancing. Can't you see his eyes? He's also dancing.
Anna, you put a
70 kilometer. பரவாயில்லையே.
See this guy also is dancing.
It's going.
Hey, it's going surprisingly high for disco dancing at such a violent rate.
Yeah.
But
You don't get to habit.
see this guy. See this
I don't
guy.
get to habit pedals. Get to habit spinning.
See this.
It is dancing so violently. Oh
The
my
pilot
God.
doesn't even care. Look at him. The pilot doesn't even care.
The pilot is like, the pilot is like, oh, I'm moving around. Nice.
Wow, I love the space. I wish.
He doesn't even care.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's a Kerman.
Tell him why he doesn't
Kermans
care.
don't care about anything. They are
Because he's
they are
immortal.
infinite.
Because he's immortal. Even if he dies, he'll again go for next thing.
Yeah,
They
slap
literally
him twice,
died in the
then
last.
They have respawn points. They have respawn points.
Every game has respawn points, da?
But these Kermans in their game,
See, it's going to
they
reach
have
160.
respawn
It's
points
going
for
to reach Leo, da.
themselves.
It's going to reach Leo. It's going to reach.
What?
Oh my God, it's 120 spinning rocket.
It's going to reach Leo.
Wait, no way we passed 160k on this
Ah, it's
spinning
like the
breakdancing.
கோயில் படிக்கட்டு உருண்டு உருண்டு
It's going to reach. Wow. And
It's going to 160k.
Now, why is he looking?
Breakdancing
You
so
also.
aggressively.
He's looking
I
at
guess it's going to Mio.
window hatch.
I guess it's going to Mio.
Ada, we're actually doing something. We're reaching 135 kilometers.
And look at that orange and blue balls. Just also
About 15,000 feet. Easy. 150,000 feet.
I
Easy.
think you're going to go to 160k.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, 140k.
Yeah, actually, Mio's
We
only
did
one-
140k.
Mio's only 12,000. You know that.
Look at the vertical and horizontal speed. Just look at it.
Hey, actually, when you Google
Like the
height
look
of
at the
Leo
sphere
is
at the
only
bottom of the
12,000.
slide. You can see it like it's moving like.
It's rotating. It's just like the earth.
Still going somehow.
You can Google one thing. Hey, when I search in Google, actually, Mio only is 2,000 kilometers.
No, this
No,
is
it's
meters.
2,000 kilometers.
Yes, 2,000 kilometers. So you
Oh
are
my God.
well past it.
No,
Once again,
And
look
the
at
fuel is gone. The fuel is gone. The fuel is gone.
the whole
Oh
continent.
God.
Spinning. Oh
Sir, but
god.
according to Google, sir, it
It's
is
going, it's going down, it's going down. We
2000,
reached
sir.
our.
That
No, it was so
million
close. It was
meters.
Going down. It's going down.
It was so close. It was 143 meters. Write that as a record. Write that as a record. 143.
Yes, last.
Sir, breakdowns are very
Yes,
powerful.
Naman, correct. 143.5 kilometers. Correct.
Yes, we have done an achievement with breakdancing.
Yes, we have done an achievement with breakdancing.
Tell that breakdance is very powerful to the world. Go to NASA and tell it's very powerful.
Everybody
NASA
says
good.
dancing is an exercise.
Where's moon? I'm
It's
searching
very
for
good.
moon.
Tell it's healthy for
It's
That is
anyway
the
going
sun.
to crash. The breakdance. How will you deploy parachute during breakdance?
Parachute spinning. It just starts slowly spinning. Oh my god, Africa.
Now you need to.
It's not even Africa, da.
That is like a miniature. That's like what is it? What do you call? Like 20-kilometer form of Africa they put it there.
And actually, you know why is there in Africa? Because Africa is very close to the center.
Yeah,
space.
the equatorial center is almost exactly there in that.
Africa is very hot. Why would they create rockets there? That's why it's burning so fast.
Fast.
Wait, it's not burning yet. It's still 100 meters above.
Yeah, da, but look at the speed it's going down.
Oh my god, that is so
It's
quickly.
going a kilometer like every 4 seconds.
Even the 100 is going really fast. We're closing Earth really fast this time.
Look at
I
the
think
We are
pilot.
closing land. Prepare for rough landing.
We're going to land on the mountain. I'm sure of
Prepare for rough landing. Jebediah, are you there? Why are you laughing? You're going to land roughly. Why are you laughing?
Hey, da, we are the ones laughing. He's not laughing.
We are calling from space station and he's not listening. He's just enjoying so. Oh my god,
What
why
is
did
his camera angle? The camera angle. He's not even looking at it.
Wait.
Obviously.
The rocket from the inside it's spinning. We can see that it's spinning from inside also. Look.
Hey, da, look at the light level. Look, it's just spinning off.
Oh my god. Go back to the outside view. Go back to the outside view.
You can only see green and black.
Oh, we're going really fast. We have to slow this somehow. I don't know how.
How do we
Release
slow
the
it?
parachute now.
You have to cut the motion, da. Look at the horizontal speed.
Like a black
Look at the horizon. Oh, it's burning.
screen black ஆயிடுச்சு.
What?
This is the
இல்ல சார் எனக்கு தெரியல தெரியுது சார்.
Oh, okay.
RIP again for the 50th.
It's going to space.
It's going in the reverse motion. It is the parachute. It must do nothing.
Two parachutes. Matheysh, put more than one parachute, okay? Put more than one.
Hey, no. It just broke.
Put 5 parachute this time. Put 5 parachute. Put 6 parachute. Put more parachute.
Oh my god.
Ada, you're not going to create a parachute factory.
No, this is the gas station factory. Everybody wants gas stations.
We killed the pilot and we are worried about factories.
Let's try
Yes,
something unique.
we all are.
We land on the mountain. We didn't have a rough landing.
Try something unique, okay?
Yeah, we didn't have that much of a rough. I mean, if the rocket dived right on the nose to the land, would you call that
He
a
was
rough?
killed again for the 7th time.
Try making a parachute factory, please. You tried the gas station factory. Now, please try parachute factory. Please take us to make
Ada,
ice
they
factory.
want to do breakdance again.
We're starting right now.
To see it break dance again. That was the most fabulous thing I have ever
Start now.
Because the most fabulous dance ever.
7, 6, 5, 4,
4,
3, 2,
2, 1. Don't launch.
Launch.
It almost took 1 second extra to launch because of
Please put
server
one more parachute
issues.
next time. Please put one more parachute, okay? Please.
Why do you need
Don't put one more parachute or you're going to put extra weight. It just broke.
It's
That
already
one
exploding.
was last.
bomb disarm?
Still going.
Hey,
And we
Matheysh, don't
already
use the button
reached
once.
1000.
Hey, Matheysh, I got an idea. After you reach space, you don't use that. You don't use that button.
How many?
Once you see how black, just don't even like click the button. It's going to float on its own.
Add some 4 more, then only it will reach the lower Earth orbit.
Jabbu, we don't need to create coherent two gas stations.
This breakdance is very good, sir. Sir, but according to Google, sir, lower Earth orbit is more closer, sir.
Next engine on பண்ணாதீங்க அது எவ்வளவு speed போகுதுன்னு பார்க்கலாம்.
I'm telling from
It's landing.
Between 2000.
it's not landing.
No, it's landing. It's landing. It's landing.
It's exploded. Why does the second last one always explode? Huh? Why does the second last one always explode?
There's a law for that, I think.
It's burning, but it's going very fast.
Let's go. Oh my god, it's going like 1000s in 2 seconds.
That's in meters.
Look at the Mach number.
Oh my
We're
god.
going faster than sonic speed.
You're going to create a sonic boom if you're going like this.
Actually, I don't know. What if you go faster than the speed of light? Actually, lightning boom.
Ida, you want to explode a man's life with this?
You're going to create a sonic boom.
What if we create antimatter because particles
Look at the speed. We're going above
Hypersonic.
Mach.
Hypersonic. Oh my god. Hypersonic speed. Let's go.
What the hell just happened?
We are watching the Earth.
You can see the space just
We are watching the Earth.
Mach speed.
Look, you are watching the Earth getting cut.
I don't know what is happening now.
We can see space rotating in Mach speed from inside that thing. It's rolling again.
Now it's below Mach speed.
Don't click this button. Oh, click this button.
Ida, look at the speed. It's going. It's rotating.
Now it's going down super fast. It randomly just went up then.
It just randomly went up and down like 50,000 kilometers.
Yeah, correct.
It
just went
We couldn't beat at top
100,000
speed.
kilometers in 1 second and
We are comet.
came down to
Yeah, why
100,000
are we
kilometers.
always going reverse? It is not
It's
really going to deploy.
So we can crash land.
RIP again for the 8th time.
They put more please put patches more. Please.
Anna, we try
Ida, we are not making a parachute factory
Why?
with.
You can make a gas station factory, but you can't make a parachute factory. Why?
Ida, you are putting 2 parachutes in a rocket. What's the point?
Liquid propellant. Okay,
So
then
one
we
person
gas.
will face other parachute.
Rocket.
Work
Like some
now.
aeroplanes do it.
Ida, do one thing. You create a gas station factory only. Nobody cares. We have to reach the height limit
3,
only.
4,
Okay,
5,
good idea,
6,
Naman.
7, 8.
Yeah, we
I
don't
think
care.
he put like 8
Next time I'll play this
propulsion
game and make
thingies.
this presentation. Next time I'll do this presentation.
Yes, Ida. How to make
Anna,
a
you
rocket
change
into a gas
into
station?
Anna, you change into a solid liquid
Well,
propellant.
the presentation will be how to make a
This is
parachute
a
factory.
very good creation. This is a very good creation by a scientist.
This is the last launch.
It's
Yeah,
already
last
exploding,
launch.
La 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 la.
Okay, let it almost stop like
Ida, why
rising
are you
when
activating so many? You are exploding the other one.
Hey, please don't click the button. Once don't click the button.
Use
Once
a
like wait till one finishes its flames and start rising
You're
slowly.
decreasing
don't click the
When
button
it stops
continuously. Don't click the
rising
button
slowly,
continuously.
you can do
Leave it
that.
for some time. First you clear the button, then you leave it. So that
Yeah,
Ida,
you can
look at
leave
the
it
pilot.
until
The pilot is scared now.
it's landing. It's dipping. It's landing.
oh, it's gonna crash now only.
Yeah, it's landing.
I told you
This
not to
will
use
be the worst performance ever.
the gas station.
The final attempt seems to be an explosive attempt.
Final attempt seems to be the worst attempt. They say that the final attempt should be the best, but the dialogue, the
The
motor
aeroplane
different.
was worse. The aeroplane was worse. It didn't even launch. The aeroplane was worse.
No, because sandbox don't work. Sandbox does
Yeah,
not work.
okay. If the sandbox is it rising and decreasing at the same time? No, it isn't.
So like, what the hell is the pilot is scared? The pilot is scared. Pilot is scared. The pilot is scared of
It's going to overheat.
It's already overheated. We can't do anything.
Oh no.
Salute to the Kerbal who died 9 times because we have
We have reached the lower Earth orbit.
Respect
this
to
one
the
won, but
respect to this pilot because he died 9 times for us.
It's like he's immortal. He's a cat. He's a cat. Cat has 9 lives.
Every
Cat is a
Kerman
cat.
in
He's a
this
cat.
world is immortal.
I
Tell
already
me
told
one
you.
game that
Cat has
has
9 lives.
an
Kerman
has
planet
normal
made the
mortal
law of
character.
Hey, once listen to me, please.
we
Once listen to me now. This is a cat.
continuous
Cat
comet.
has
We
9
are a
lives.
continuous comet. It won't even land. The comet won't land.
Hey, I think
It's
it's
not
going to a
comet, nah.
different planet.
He
It's going
doesn't
to a
even have
different
an ion
planet.
tail.
Yes.
He doesn't even have two
Going
tails.
down. We are going down.
It has
I
like
need to
50.
deploy the chute. When I'm ready, I need to deploy the chute.
Yes, keep your pointer on that only. That is one of many reasons why
Now
like
imagine you're taking a flight, suddenly accidentally parachute, but then you just land
yeah,
and
that is the
sounding
parachute. Like
Hey, actually, I have a
We'll go
I have a
to
theory why this guy is surviving 9 times. I'll tell you why.
Imagine you deploy
I have a
parachute
theory.
when you haven't
Hey
even
guys, I
launched.
got a theory for this. I got a theory. He's a cat. Cat has 9 lives.
We are going
yeah,
to
land in the
cat
water.
okay, wait. I think these are the superior forms of cat because
cat,
cat
the
has
cat.
9 lives. No, these have infinite lives.
No, the cat
He
is a
looks
cat.
more
9
like a
times.
dog
9
to
times.
me.
This time will die. This time will die. Please
No,
die.
he looks like a
She's
frog.
still happy. Right now,
Yeah, he looks more like a monkey.
While
I'm listening,
proper,
I'm
that is
listening, you're going to
scared. Actually, it's very weird. This guy. When it's proper, he'll be scared. When it's not proper, he'll be like, scared. He'll be very,
Very
he'll be
scared.
very
Calm.
happy.
He'll be very happy.
He's a
He
very weird
prefers
guy.
death over life.
His brain is in the opposite direction of how a human's brain is supposed to be. That's why.
Yeah, because he's the opposite of us. Look
He's
at
a
him.
psycho.
Look at his face.
Correct. When
Does
you're
he
in a
look like
bad
anyone
situation,
who's normal
no.
human being? Does he look like anyone who's normal? Anyway, water
wait.
landing.
Will he
Congratulations
die?
for survival.
I think so.
Survive.
We cannot reach it because we need to
Did he
put
survive or did he die? Is he dead?
we went past 4 continents, I think.
Yeah, I think
liquid.
too. We
Please
cannot
put
We
liquid,
went
okay?
past 4 states.
Put
Look
liquid.
at the
I
Mach
have an
number.
idea, Matheysh.
1.78 even after we closed the landing.
This time about liquid propellants,
Parachute
Matheysh.
ended. Where is parachute?
The parachute didn't even activate. It's gone.
Let's put
Where is
5
parachute?
parachutes. Please put 5 parachutes. Please put
Sir,
parachutes.
Jagdeesh, Kerbal was killed yet again
Please,
for
one
the
time
9th
let me know. Please,
time.
one time put two some
Put
two
money.
Yeah, we should put
Shall
in
we
the news,
need
breaking news, a man who survived 9 times.
No, it's a cat. It's a cat. It's a cat. It's a cat. Now one new cat will come.
Yeah, now deploy once more and just kill him once. And he'll become not a cat.
For one time,
Guys, I want to say you a fact. There's a species of jellyfish that
I know that
Need,
I'm not a jellyfish. When it
How
dies,
many
it again
gas
become baby.
stations will you make?
that no, when it becomes very old, no, it will become a baby again.
Hey, how many propellants did you put, da? How many
Oh
propellants
ma,
did you put?
I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 something.
12 lah. It'll explode.
Yeah. I'm gonna last 12. Look how much. Look how
And
much.
the rocket is only fuel, nothing else. It's a gas station now.
Yeah, it's a
Full
fuel
gas
rocket.
gas station. There were some different things.
Not a
there
gas
that
station,
time
it's a fuel
hey,
station.
look, the meter is already 93.
Eda, first you activate one engine, then wait for 3 seconds after the fire drops, and then just you deploy one more. You already Eda, it's too heavy.
Not going up.
It's too
not
heavy.
going up.
Dead.
Yeah.
When the engines are still alive. Recycle the engine.
That's why they say to use liquid propellant. That just dropped.
Anna,
Yeah.
we make another rocket.
I've already made another rocket.
New. The
It's too heavy.
one by one.
First we are not even deploying.
Already tipping over before you even started an engine. It's already tipping over.
Okay, good.
What?
Karma. You got karma. You got karma. There's something called karma, okay?
You can't count that as karma. You can count that as career failure.
Okay.
They all exploded the moment only.
Done.
Done.
Appa.
Yeah.
Too many launches, too many experiments. Okay, next time onwards, I think we can give one person one launch and let's see how many kilometers they'll reach. And they should be able to tell what is liquid propellant.
Jaku, we
Next
only
time I'll do,
working
sir. Next time I'll do this PPT, sir.
labs
Next time
are
I'll do, sir.
available in the
I will
phone.
play this game, sir.
Super.
Ada, what is the game?
Maximum I
Can
reach
somebody
50
give
Kerbal
me
space
the link
program.
for
Yesterday
the
we were telling
game?
What is the game,
downloading,
da?
but yesterday you're not there.
Self-space.
Yesterday we told how to download it.
Jaku,
What is the game name, da?
Kerbal space.
Kerbal space
Jagu,
program.
how to
So
download
send your link.
Space
I
program.
shared the link yesterday in the WhatsApp group.
Okay,
You can
Jagu.
take it.
Jaku,
Yes.
More like
And
unlimited
sir,
times
search in
of
Google is a
program.
paid one. Send a free one.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
Jagu,
Jaku, it's
send-
available in a phone.
No, only in
No,
computer.
only in
No.
laptop.
Third,
Laptop
but
or
it's available
laptop.
in Xbox.
What was that, da?
PlayStation.
So
We
that-
were
So if
killing
you're
people
playing,
more
play
than
that.
10 times.
So wait,
We
let
are
me
murderers officially.
chapter.
Yeah.
Chapter
We are
14.
murderers. We are
Okay, audience.
murdered.
Thank you so much. So we tried this
A cat.
experiment.
A cat is still alive. The cat will be. Look at this cat is 10
He,
lives.
he doesn't have 9 lives. He has more than
Wait.
500,000.
Audience, so today we tried something. Yeah, science through games. So this is the first day we tried. It's exciting. It's fun. And from next week on, we'll have few more games in the same Kerbal space and launching it. Maybe we tried reaching the moon with that.
We
It
didn't
will be
even get
impossible,
close.
sir.
We didn't.
That will be impossible.
Try
So which one is the worst one?
We can make the perfect combo. If you
That
make
will
the
be-
Which was the worst one? The aeroplane or the
Try
last
one more
one?
game, sir. Next time try
the
one more game.
aeroplane there. Okay, let's do
Jagu
the
will find a
12
better
one
game
because
than
that
Kerbal.
sandbox doesn't.
Next time find a better game. Next time
I'll
download Kerbal
try
Space.
to find missions in that. We can start doing those missions.
Sir, can you
Okay.
send Kerbal
We are
Space
not even
program
going
2
to go
link,
close
sir?
with it.
Sir, Kerbal
Liquid
Space program
propellant
2.
fail.
See you all next week with a new set of audience, new set of games, and new set of topics.
That game itself, there are some scenarios we could practice those. Like we need to take a space shuttle from space and you have to land at the ground like that.
Yes, that was missions. Let's start doing
Yeah.
it. Okay, thank you.